And why is it embarrassing to buy a plunger?
And why? What?
Maybe they're like, oh, this guy fucked up his toilet. This fucking guy.
This guy.
One plunger, please.
Cup to cup.
Welcome everybody. Hey guys, it's Kevin.
Didn't hear any of that.
My
by the
noise
way.
cancellation is on. Anyways, hey, it's Cup to Cup episode number 251. We got a fucking awesome episode tonight. First off, title of the episode right here, Chris. You ready?
Ready, come on.
We kicked Jason off the podcast.
There it is. Kick Jason off.
Kicked his fucking ass off.
It's a good thing you did, because if he heard you just scream into the mic and us hear nothing, he would have given you tons of shit about it.
Exactly.
So.
Congratulations, Kevin, new pod boss.
Yeah, you
New
get to
pod
do
boss,
whatever
Kev.
you want.
Heaven,
now.
promotion.
Chris still
Let's
owns the
fucking go.
podcast, but you're the pod boss now.
Thank you, Jose. Thank you.
The kicker of it all is that even though we kicked Jason out, there's still 5 guys here.
Which is exactly how Jose wants to keep
Jose's
it.
like, ooh,
Dream
baby.
come true for me.
Let's start off like breaking the ice with that. Chase, the great Chase McDowell.
Who?
Chase McDaniels.
There he is.
Chase McDowell is a former pitcher for the Chicago White Sox, if you didn't know that.
I don't care.
But also, Chase McDaniels, also known as Chase Powell, also known as Big Cock McDick.
Ooh, big cock
That's
Chase.
not true.
Also known as Tripod McGee.
started what we call the
Emoji game. Yeah.
the emoji game.
Is it
Emoji.
or emoji?
It's not
It's
This
emoji.
is just-
Emoji.
Yeah. It's, anyway.
We're off to a great start. Jason's like, fuck this. They're all off the show.
And so we decided, with recommendation by Chase, that the winner would have their choice of buying something from our merchandise store for the first quarter, or being on the podcast, or both. So I forced Dustin to be here. So Dustin's here, everybody. Welcome in, Dustin. I was like, "Do you want to be on?" He's like, "If you want me to be," I was like, "Yeah, I do."
And you're on.
You're here.
Dustin,
Welcome.
I want to fuck up your last name. I would say Cosgrove.
Cosgrove.
Yeah, that's right.
Which one?
Cosgrove.
Boom.
It's a fucking
Suck it.
cool last name.
It is a cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I could be cool Dustin from Tallahassee, or I could be like a mob boss somewhere.
I don't know of any mob boss with the last name Cosgrove, but
You could be the first, I guess.
It has a good mob boss ring, you know.
You never know.
so
You never
Dustin,
know.
That's true.
See? We
That's
don't know.
true.
We don't
you
know. Maybe he's
are
both.
Dustin is one of the great things about the podcast, where he's just like a random dude that ended up listening to us. So tell us how you found Cup to Cup podcast, and then give us a little brief history, like you did. We did last episode about yourself.
What's your cup to
Well,
cup story?
Yeah.
Found you guys, or don't remember when it was. It was several years ago. Saw Jose was at the Tallahassee Beer Festival with a sign. Or was it Pub Sub Suck? Is what the sign said,
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah.
That was it.
Something
Yeah.
he holds very true.
Overrated.
Never.
And then a couple weeks later, you guys had the Tallahassee Beer Society on your show. So I checked out that episode and then just been listening ever since.
Great
And we
dudes,
ha-
by the way.
We haven't had anybody that do with the brewery since, No, I'm just kidding.
It's like that was the last
We-
brewery interaction.
Last,
like we're done
we're
with that.
definitely slacking on the breweries.
We are.
We need to do
Trying,
what's on
I'm
tap.
trying.
So if you know anybody in the biz, hit us up. Let us know, because we are trying
I'll definitely
to.
try to work that out. There's a big craft beer scene here in Tallahassee now.
It's
It's
really been
grown a
growing
lot.
over the last 5-10 years.
How do you know, Colorado boy?
I moved here 2 years ago.
Might as well have been 10. Anyways, I also got my boy Chase, Chris, and Jose. I'll let you guys all do your little thing that you like to do. So starting with Chris, go.
I would just take a sip. So, what's up, dudes and dudes and Dustin?
That was
I butchered the fuck out of that. Try again.
Something to
Holy
start.
shit.
Well, see, it was awkward because you caught me when I wasn't taking a sip, so I didn't really know what to
Brain
say.
was like, shit, what do I say?
what's
Do I say
that
Dustin or do I say dudes?
Dudes and Dudettes?
Fuck it.
The fuck was
Dudes
that?
and Dustin?
All right,
Sorry, you're not a dude.
so anyways, we
Or
got
dude
our
to
boy
me.
Chris here.
What's up, guys?
There you go.
Dustin.
better.
It's a fucking
Happy to be
mulligan
here.
like that? I guess when
You're
on the
still going.
podcast.
Just cut it off. Cut it.
We also have Jose as well. Jose is here.
Cut that. What is up, my people?
Okay. And Chase.
Yo, I love the enthusiasm in your voice there, Kevin. You were looking forward to the yo. I could tell.
I
Everyone
can't
gets
think
so
of
excited.
anything I'd
Every single
rather
time.
hear is the yo. It's my favorite thing in the world. Let
I
me
know.
mute my notifications on my phone. Sorry about that.
Let's do that. Let's do
Amateur
that.
hour over here. Anyways, my name's Kevin, by the way. I'm the greatest podcast host alive. Seventh best beer drinker in my household.
Oh wow.
The
Yeah.
math's not
Considering-
matting there.
There's
Have you taken in some roommates?
We got some cockroaches and shit. Just
They're out drinking you.
Throw them back. But anyways,
Lily.
we got a great
Just
episode
throw
ahead
them
of us, boys. I'm excited because we got kind of new blood, as the Florida State Seminoles say.
we don't say
in
that
the
too much
house.
anymore.
But we got Florida Man, random Twitter finds. We will switch over and do 7 Minutes in Heaven, which you guys will hear sooner than this episode. This is where we fucked up. Would you rather? And then Dad Tip.
Just the top.
So without
Just
Jason,
the tip.
I want you guys to realize that things gonna be all over the fucking place. So
100%.
No, it's
Get
not.
over
It's
it.
gonna be fine. Totally under control. Better than ever. Better than ever.
better than ever. And we're gonna start off with the greatest thing.
Excuse me, do you know how much a polar bear weighs?
No, how much?
Enough to break the ice. Hi, Fred Searing. How are you?
Everyone's
that one
dancing
time
the
that-
exact same.
Dustin gets to see all the great episode intros now too.
Yeah.
You're
Dustin,
welcome,
have you had a chance to check out the show on YouTube?
Yeah, I've been watched like the past few episodes on YouTube.
Boom!
All right. Very
Kevin's
good.
like,
You
"Let's
hit that
go."
subscribe button.
Oh, yeah.
So you've seen these intros before. This is
Yeah, sorry
the first
about
time.
Sorry for saying
Yeah,
that.
I've seen them.
Thank you
Good,
for
good.
pointing that out.
This is
My
great.
mistake,
You're
number one.
experiencing them out like it's what I do. I can't help it. You know.
Now I'm experiencing them live in person.
Thank
Yes.
you.
It's different. It's got
It
a
is.
different
is.
feel.
It's interesting that this is a prize because
It should be a punishment.
it should be a
To have to talk to us.
It's like, hey, you get to be trapped in this virtual screen with us for like 2.5 hours
Without our fearless leader.
Oh, man.
without Jason too.
Yeah. Oof.
Special
But
treat.
anyways, our opening
Kevin and
item, we are all super excited about this one, folks.
Oh, Jesus.
Caused fucking chaos all day today.
I
really
think it was
shouldn't
the
have.
It's
actual
super
opening
clear.
item itself that had us like not excited. It was the not understanding and then Chris's reaction to us
Lord.
not understanding a very vague statement.
Hold on, I'm gonna download my video real quick to show you guys.
Oh, yeah, good. That's good. I didn't watch it, so I'm curious to see what it says.
Pause.
Pause.
You guys
Pausing.
just talk to Dustin about some things.
Dustin,
Are you
what
from
was-
Tallahassee?
Boom.
Fire the questions at him.
Everyone was ready.
Yeah, born here, lived here most of my life.
Nice. Two of us also were raised in Tallahassee.
Not born though.
I said raised.
Somebody.
I was
somebody-
born there. I was.
Were
born
you?
in
I thought you were born in
yeah.
Gainesville for some
Nope.
reason.
Wrong go.
Okay. My bad.
No,
My
wow,
bad.
wow.
Born in
Why did
Tallahassee.
that's I thought that the whole time.
Me too.
Learning something every day. Nope.
Yeah,
I was born
yeah.
there.
I guess I just don't listen when Chris talks.
It's fair.
So FSU fan, born and raised,
Shot.
huh?
Oh yeah.
All right.
From
So
birth.
favorite FSU moment.
Oh, we're
I guess it's
7
got to
minutes
be
in.
the
Come on,
last
bro.
national championship.
Okay.
Especially that last drive down the field. Then Kermit Whitfield returned that kickoff for the touchdown. That was crazy.
Got
Where
your
did you
one,
watch
yeah.
the game?
I was at my parents' house. Watched it with my dad.
That's
Me and
awesome.
So is
Chase
it
were
like
me and
a-
Chase were at a local El Jalisco.
El
watching that game.
Jalisco, baby.
Oh, are y'all? Is it a whole FSU family?
Yes, it is.
Love
Everybody is. Yeah.
Love that.
Love it. Yeah.
Love it.
What's your favorite brewery in Tallahassee?
Deep Brewery is my favorite.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
Deep's
a good one. Yeah.
That's actually what I'm drinking right now. It's
Hey, shout out.
There,
Deep.
there it goes.
Yeah,
There it is,
we've
there
tried.
it
I've tried to
is.
get Deep on. Come on, shout out Deep.
They've
Jump
said
on.
they were going to come on in the past.
Yeah, they play with my emotions and they never reach back out.
Now, have
Yeah,
you
I'm not
been
gonna be able to add this clip, so y'all can stop talking to him.
What did you say in the video? What was the?
Basically,
What does this fucking
Y'all
mean?
can stop talking to Dustin now.
It's enough talking to him. That's enough.
the opening item. Let's just start off with that. It just says, "What's your beer story?" And I was just like, Chris, what the fuck are we doing on this? Like these goddamn opening items. What's your beer story? No explanation. What's your beer story? What the fuck are we? You're supposed to. We're supposed to. It's an opening item so we could talk about it before the fucking episode
Let it out. Come on.
like,
Come
to
on.
get it, the
You know
ice
what?
breaking, and you're gonna have to explain something to
breaking.
start off with. And
Well, one, it would be a very brief explanation. Two, it could be open your interpretation. But all it means is, what is your first memorable experience you have drinking beer? Could be the first time you got drunk. First time
Which
you
is
were
an
like
acceptable.
that.
Like
that
that's
beer
a,
really
I like
connected
that
with me.
question. I
So
just
that's
wish
fucking-
that we knew.
yeah. No,
I'm
sick
just
of
happy
it.
you guys read the opening. For so long, you're like, oh, I didn't read shit. I'm just
We
so happy you're
always read.
prepping.
I have always come to this
Anyways,
podcast 100%
never
prepared.
And I want to
That's,
say
that's
that
another conversation.
a couple episodes ago, you did a really good job of actually adding some context to the question. Like, what is your drunk tell? The thing that reminded you that you were drunk last night.
See, I can't win
That
with
was
you
really
fuckers.
good.
I can't
That
win.
was- But we got it. We got it. There was
I
no
definitely
question
did.
about
We
it.
did not get that.
Fucking living. Just fuck it. Give me the next
Yeah.
opening item. Just fuck
So, Chris, since you wanted to do this, like, let's start off with you. What's your beer story, Chris?
it. My first.
Oh, sweet, what a sweet voice.
The
contempt
in
in
his
his
voice. What's
beer
your beer
story?
story?
My
God.
first.
My beer story. The first memorable
Remember
moment.
music.
My first memorable moment, or the first time I had beer, I was 16 years
Get that
old.
dick, Kev. Sorry. I was-
In he likes to get that dick. I was 16 years old in high school. It was, I think it was after the homecoming dance. We were going to a party, and my buddy's like, "Hey, I got a 6-pack of Bud Lights." I'm like, "Let's fucking go." Never had beer. Let's do it. Went on the way to the party to some cul-de-sac on the way there. Each pounded 2 beers. The quickest I've ever been drunk in my life. And
Isn't it amazing how quick you got drunk back
off
then?
2
Yeah.
Bud Lights.
We used to call that something when I was at college, but we can't say it no more.
What I'm curious. What did
It
you
had to
call
do
it?
with 2 beers and a
Uh-huh.
word that rhymed with beer.
I have a pretty good idea of that word that you're gonna.
Jose's
You're
face.
right.
Moving on.
Let's move it on. But yes,
Jose's face.
that's
I
my
said
beer
we can't
story.
say it no more.
That's true.
Jose
Yeah,
said
it's not
it
gonna
too.
say it.
Why?
You s-
I can.
Jose.
What?
I can say it.
I can do it. So yes, that's my first beer story memorable moment. Is the first
Two
time
beer
I had
queer.
beer. Hey! I knew it was gonna be said. It was a matter of time.
You just made
Dustin,
Kevin's night.
what's your beer story? Let me hear about it. First
Mine
memorable
probably
experience.
be first time I drank, what was it, Mango Wit from Proof? That was the first time I ever had craft beer. I was
Okay.
introduced to that whole world.
Yeah, mango
It's
wit
just-
sounds good too.
It is.
Good one.
I've had that.
It's
It
a
is
good
good.
little introductory beer.
You don't want to start with like a really powerful IPA because you'll be like, I'll never fucking drink this shit again.
Or like a,
yeah, because a lot of the IPAs taste like pine sol, but it's require that taste.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'll say mine before Chase. Get the sad music going because my first interaction with beer. Thank you, Jose.
That's pretty sad. So that's good. actually.
My 21st birthday, when I walked to the local gas station there and picked up a 12-pack of Natural Light for at the
classic.
time was probably about $5-6.
Just pocket change.
Walked back to my apartment and just sat by the window crying. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't.
I was
cry,
like,
but-
Jesus, this
I was
is
like,
sad.
crying over.
No, I just drank.
Two beer queer.
I drank like 6 or 7 of them and just was like got really drunk all by myself and was like, all right, happy 21st birthday, Kevin.
Yay, 21st.
wow.
All my
Oh,
friends
very
were
sad.
fraternity guys at the moment, so they were all like pledging and stuff like that, trying to get into.
So why didn't you go like pretend to pledge, but not really?
I'm not. I'm like so fucking against that. I was at the moment,
That's
like
fair.
I went out one time and they were and they were like, man, all the couple of guys mentioned that they might want you. I was like, I don't want to be. I
don't want to do this.
don't wanna
actually.
do
A
that.
couple of guys were like, check out my dinosaur tattoo.
And that's a callback.
Hey.
Well done.
callback.
So yeah, it was sad.
That is
That
very
was
sad.
pretty sad.
That's
Chase,
pretty fucking depressing.
Chase, is yours happier? Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, it can't
That's
be
good.
less happy. I mean, it could, but
It could be.
not
mine's
good,
actually very similar to Chris. High school, I was 15 or 16. Went to Tampa to visit my cousin, and he was like, "Hey, man, I got a 12-pack. I can't remember if it was Bud Heavy or Bud Light. It was one of the two." I was like, I don't know. Like, I wanted to drink, but I was like on the fence. He's like, no, like, drink this.
No.
So peer pressure got me. Yeah, no, peer pressure got me.
That wasn't. That sounded like a demand, not peer pressure.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking drink.
You're drinking this shit.
Yeah, so he popped a beer, he handed it to me, and we are actually, it was at his parents' house. I believe my parents and his parents were there, and we're just like in his game room, like drinking down some Bud Lights and playing some video games. And it was a good night. It was a good time.
Drinking and video games go hand in hand.
They do.
It's very
That was
valid.
the
They do.
beginning of the slippery slope that became your life.
Sure.
Yeah, let's roll with
It's a
that.
cute story. I like it.
Well, Chris, what overall expectations versus what actually happened here? How'd that opening item go for you? Think?
Did everyone go?
Nope, but that's okay.
No.
Two beer
Come on,
queer
Kevin.
here. Just move on.
Oh shit, Jose.
That can't. Hey, Jose.
Sorry about
What's your beer
Yeah,
story?
Tell me about the time you got drinking.
Your two beers.
I've got so there's the first time I tasted beer and there's the first time that I actually like drank beer. So the
Go on.
first time I tasted beer was I was pretty young.
13.
I don't remember how old I was. No, I must have been like maybe like 10 or something.
Ooh.
And my
Rebel.
I was no, my dad was drinking a couple of beers
boy.
and he like went to the bathroom or something and I
Drank this
I-
beer.
He caught me like sniffing it. I was like I got like curious about it. I must have been like maybe like 9 or something. He's like, "Why don't you take a sip?"
That'll
Wanna
make you
try
not
it?
want to take a sip again for a while.
And I was
a long
like, "This is
time.
fucking disgusting. I don't want to drink this ever again." And then fast forward to after high school. Actually, was a little bit later than some of you guys. Well, I guess Kevin was by himself on his 21st birthday. But
It's not funny. It's not funny.
It's funny.
back in high school, like right after high school, Jason, his parents went out of town and he decided to throw this big ass party. He didn't decide to throw a big ass party. He tried to throw a party that became a big ass party.
Been there.
And so we were like, all right, we'll go. I didn't really like him then. Still, I kind of fucking hated
do
him
you?
at
What?
that point.
Still?
but
Do you like him now?
it's hit or
no,
miss.
I didn't feel that.
Yeah, see, everyone agrees. But we went to this party, and one of our buddies, he drove a dirt bike, and he got to the party in his dirt bike, and then there were these people that I don't remember the exact story. Jason could probably tell you better, but there were these people that showed up, and I think that they wanted to like go in the party, but there were way too many people there, and so angrily they shoved the bike over, and Jason, because he's a big tough guy, like came out like, what the fuck, and got his ass kicked, just absolutely demolished. Dude's face looked like Quasimodo for like 2 weeks. It was-
Is that when he got the scar?
yes, that's where the car.
We're
that's
making
where the scar
fun of
came
this
from.
right now.
Yeah, it was a fucking amazing moment. I called him Quasimodo the entire time.
Jason, I'm
was-
so
this-
sorry.
This I believe.
It was great. So
Jose's
my
like, I'm just assuming this is actually like the 100th time Jose's drank, but he just wanted to tell this story.
it really is, honestly.
It's like, I've been waiting for this
You
moment.
were like laughing at him while he was getting his ass whooped.
I was like, oh shit. And then I stood there.
And then I just watched.
Why
And
did you
sipped
help
on
him?
sipped on my natty light.
Because you didn't like him.
You're like, you weren't at any point like, oh, I maybe should go help him. He's getting his ass
Jason
kicked
wouldn't
right
have
now.
any scars on his face right now if it wasn't for you.
Breaking news.
Why would I be the one that had to save his life?
All it takes is one guy to jump in there and throw his
I
body.
would,
You're like, "That's
fast
my
forward
boy."
a couple years down, and I probably would have. But right now, actually, I think I vaguely remember that we were like trying to contain Jamie because she was like really, I don't even think she was high school yet. His sister. And like Cliff and I, our buddy Cliff that was there, were like trying to get her to not get involved in the fight. And so that's what I think I was doing.
So
At
you were
least
holding.
that's what I'm.
You were helping.
No,
in
I wasn't
another
helping.
way.
I was
hear any
holding-
helping that was happening.
I was holding back somebody that could have helped him.
Jamie's a bad, yeah, exactly. Jamie's a bad bitch. That would have fucking helped for sure.
Jose's just like, yeah.
You're welcome.
Let it happen. Let it happen.
What's that, Dustin?
So there's two of you watching him get his ass kicked.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
You just-
Exactly.
I
The scar
can't-
adds character. It adds character to.
That's
I
why
can't
you
wait
did
to
it,
ask
yeah.
Jason about
It
this. Like,
looks
hey, man,
good. He loves that story. It's a good one.
I'm sure he does.
You know what?
And yet, I've never heard that story before.
Yeah, we've met until tonight. No.
Wow. Yeah, he tells it really well until the part where he doesn't remember the rest of it. But there's a good picture out there of like right after he got his ass kicked.
Jesus.
Maybe we can find it somewhere.
Did you take it?
Jose's just like
motherfucker!
holding his face, like, smile.
Hold on, I want to put this one in a frame. It's good stuff. So now that I have gone, Chris, is this what you hoped that it would be when you were dreaming and putting this super descriptive and very elaborative opening item on the rundown?
For the record, I had no expectations. I think it went very well, but I either
I
put
like
too
the
much,
question.
I put not enough. So who knows what the opening will be next week? I might not say shit. It'll just be an opening. I'll just be blank. And you'll just
I
throw
like
it
the
in last
question.
minute. Thank you, Chase, for liking the question. I appreciate it.
He's just going to add less and less context every week. It's just going to be the next week.
Question.
Yeah, just going to be a question mark, Big. You figure it out.
Question goes
Chase
here.
actually sent me some ideas, so I have some ideas.
He did.
Speaking of questions, Dustin, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So you discovered the podcast. This must have been 20
You're just so
18
happy how he
or so?
discovered the
Oh.
podcast. So
because of me. You're
yeah,
welcome.
exactly.
I knew what you were getting at.
The fact that I lost that, what was that? It was the pigskin.
Had to have been the
pick'em that
the
year.
pigskin, yeah.
Yeah, it was the pigskin pick'em that year. I lost. I became the first one to get punished, and I had to wear this stupid sign that said "Pub Sub Suck." I feel like we had just wrapped up the sub bracket, and I was a big advocate for the pub subs, and so
As you
they
should
thought
be.
that it would be really funny if I went to the Tallahassee. What was that?
Beer
What was
Fest.
that?
Beer
Yeah.
Beer
Fest.
Fest.
There's a
Beer
Beer
Fest
Fest,
or
yeah.
whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
Brewfest.
TLH. Yeah.
That was for the longest time. It was out in that car museum, and then they moved it to what was the Tallahassee Mall. Then became something else. Have
The
no clue if that's
center,
still
it's
there.
called the center.
Center of
I
town.
think.
The center, yeah.
It might still
Yeah.
be called that. I don't remember.
And so couple 100 people, maybe 1,000 people there. I'm wearing this sign on my that says "Pub Sub Suck" and has some cup to cup stickers on it. What did you think when you saw this man walking around the Brewfest wearing a "Pub Sub Suck" sign?
I had no idea what was going on. I just figured I had to look it up to see what that was. I figured there was a story behind it.
It's like, all
There
right.
was
So I knew I
indeed
had to
a
see what it
story.
was.
Why would anybody be wearing that? And here you are. You found us then. I wasn't sure if you.
I knew
like,
this. No, you just wanted to
No,
talk
no,
about
no.
Jesus.
Listen.
Oh,
There's
kind of.
people. There are people that are like myself that get really fucking excited for pub subs when pub subs go
Why?
on sale. I'm stoked. I'm out there all the time. Every time I come to Florida to my mom's, one of the first things I do is I grab a pub sub.
Same.
I love a pub sub. If you see somebody wearing a huge fucking sign that says "Pub Subs Suck" and you love pub subs, you're gonna. I had so many people come to me and be like, "Why?" And I had to explain to them what was happening. And so I wasn't sure if Dustin was one of those people that was like watching from like, look at this fucking asshole. Pub subs are fucking awesome. I'm gonna get on this podcast so that I can find him and tell him he's a fucking idiot for wearing that sign. That would have been a great story. So I just wanted to know.
He just had to get clarity about that.
Yeah.
The origin story. We just added our 5th member of the pod family.
Wait.
And we We want to get.
I was like, wait a second.
Did we not? I thought we replaced Jason with Dustin.
The title is "We Kicked Him Off," so I mean,
Oh, that's true. We did. It is
we
the
did.
title.
So we already put it as the title, so it's done.
So
Nobody
spoiler
is going
alert,
to play the
Dustin. You're
emoji
on
game
every
anymore.
week
yeah,
now.
no take backs.
It's
No
official
take backs,
now.
Jason.
Listen,
Nobody's
you got a
gonna play
lot.
the
You
game
got a lot of video editing ahead of you, so get excited.
I hope you're ready because it starts
I hope-
tomorrow. So get ready.
For a guy who I asked, he was like, "I don't really have a computer set up." No, you're fucked now, brother. You gotta,
This will be a lot of work.
yeah, you
Get in
got you.
there.
Got you. But anyways, let's move on with the episode. Who's excited for?
Moving on.
Oh, thank you, Jose.
Sorry.
I need some points. I'm ready.
Oakley
One of the things
Dokley. This is Florida Man. This is a segment where we're going to take a Florida Man headline, like a news headline, and we're going to fill in. You guys are going to fill in the blanks to try to get points, blank or blanks. So I'm
Oh,
just
so
going
this is a
to
no-point
Google
episode for you.
real quick because nobody sent me anything. So
No, you don't have one.
Wow. I was very curious. I was like, did
I'm gonna
Jason
look
like
this
record
up real
something?
quick
Did he
because
send it to
No.
Jose?
I've got
Okay.
nothing. Actually.
Wow.
I
Jason
ran
really did did you murder him? What happened? You saw him yesterday.
I did, yeah, but we
Well,
didn't talk podcast.
And speaking of seeing
Oh, okay.
Kevin yesterday and Jose's punishment, Kevin, while you
Oh,
looked that up,
well-
didn't you?
Yeah, we'll
have a
talk
little-
about that
Okay,
after.
Excuse me.
I mean, it's in the
Yeah,
middle
why
of
don't you-
Florida Man right
Why
now.
don't you
dude.
fucking?
I was
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to
Chill
give
out.
you some time while you looked up a Florida man.
Oh, no.
Because we always stay right on topic. We never go off topic ever.
Stick
This
to
is
the
the most
rundown.
organized thing
Damn
ever.
it!
All right, everyone
This
sit
is-
quietly while
guys.
Kevin finds a Florida man.
I know, I'm fine. I'm good. I got one.
Oh.
I just got to figure out how to word this thing. This is a little crazy.
Put it- throw in the
Typically,
blanks.
you just put a blank in it. That's typically what Jason
Jose,
does.
thank you.
Yeah.
Coming in clutch. Thank you.
But
Where's the blank go?
I'll make it a 2. I'll make it a 2.
2-parter. Let's go.
Oh, 2 points, and you don't get points today. You're really setting yourself up here.
Yeah.
Just taking it for the team here. That's
you
good.
know, it is what it is. You guys kicked Jason off today, so
Like how
yeah.
it's we did it now.
Guys, yeah.
Kevin's like, I removed
Florida
myself
man
from
arrested for blank his name into blank.
For blank his name?
Yeah, I'm gonna need that read back.
Blanking.
again.
Let's say blanking.
Okay.
Florida man arrested for blanking his name into blank. And this
And
was in.
the blank is a
No,
location.
No, he's gonna
No,
keep
just-
chasing it. You know he's
I'm
gonna.
not
do
gonna
it.
have it.
I'm
Jason
sorry.
may
This
say
is Jason normally explains better
I
than
know.
you do. I'm sorry.
Florida man
Jason's
arrested
not
for
here, is he?
blanking. His name into blank.
Blanking.
Because I'm not gonna be like Jason and give it away, which he's done before.
All right, I got one.
All right, Chris.
Whispering his name into a stranger's ear.
Thank you,
Oh.
Chris. That was a good
Oh,
one.
very good.
good
Chris.
one.
I feel decent about that. I feel decent about that one.
I'm gonna say spray painting his name
Oh,
onto a police car.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
Not bad.
I'll
Dustin.
say-
Come on, Dust. What you got?
Carving his name into his ex's car.
Also, not a bad option.
Okay.
Could
That's
be
a
some
good
bad
one.
blood.
That's a good one. I'm gonna say, I guess
That's what happens when you go last. You gotta fucking.
I know, because I wanted to say spray painting
So
his name
fucking
onto an
Low
alligator.
torching.
Do
It
it.
could be
Fuck it,
right.
We're going into it. He spray painted on an alligator. You might as well go with
Real
it.
original.
When you got nothing.
Let me just review one more time this headline.
He's looking for
This
the.
is
sound.
no. This is on the fly. So.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
No, that's not what I'm doing. I know where the thing is. Somebody did get points, but I'm just making
Whoop.
sure who got what here. All right.
I have the virtual big board.
Put it on the board, yeah.
So Florida man was arrested for carving his name
Ooh,
Dustin.
good. First points.
into the deputy's police car. So Chase gets points
Woo!
as
God damn.
Dude,
fucking
that's crazy.
bitch ass Chase.
well. So yeah, that was
Man.
That was in Broward County, of course. Put that on the board as well. Broward County's got to be getting up there.
Shout out Broward.
Let's see.
Is someone keeping track of that? I know Jason said he was thinking about it. I don't know if he ever actually.
It might be on the actual big board.
That's
No,
true.
Said they saw him
the counties?
vandalizing a police car. When an officer arrived on the scene, they noticed that the suspect had used a metal tool to etch. The name is Erling Leonce on the driver's side of the hood of the police car. The officer completed a teletype check of the name and noticed he lived at a residence which in the area the incident had occurred. The officer met with Leonce at his home, and when Leonce allegedly made multiple statements, including "I did it," "I committed the crime," and "I should be going to jail."
I did it.
So he was found with the pliers that he used to do that, and Leonce told the officer, "I was revolting because he wouldn't take me back to Haiti. Take me to the officer's house so I can tell him I did it." Okay, well, there you go.
I like the way you say revolting.
Thank you, revolting. Yeah, no problem.
So Dustin on the big board on his
Dustin,
first
first
attempt. So it's not just
Boom.
the emoji game that you're killing, apparently.
Dustin, how's it feel?
It feels good. I gotta admit it.
5 words or less, please. Oh, you did it. You did that.
Wait, I'm counting. Wait, I think that was it.
No,
Kevin,
you're
have
good.
you gotten on the Florida Man big board this year?
Probably
I
not.
haven't
No,
I haven't
but
either.
I've also taken myself out. So
Kev's removed. Kev's like, I'm gonna sit back and wait till the end of the year.
Man. Kevin has a Florida Man
Okay.
from episode 239.
Jose's currently doing the Jason where he moves his mouth away from.
Kevin has
go.
Kevin has a point on the big board from episode 239 for
There
Florida
you go.
Man.
I don't think I have any Florida Mans at the moment.
You do not. You suck.
Wow. So Dustin, you are tied with Kevin and ahead of Chris on your first attempt. It's impressive.
Yes.
How does it feel?
Chase is ahead with the
Yeah,
the
Chase
Florida Man
is
book.
fucking on a roll right now. Overall, he's on a roll.
He's
I
got
hate
that
Yeah,
Florida Man book.
wait till the Christmas episode.
Come on now.
where,
I need it. I need the
Where
reindeer. Come
Kevin
on now.
gets 45 points on the big board.
No shot. I'm gonna be
I mean,
45
Chase-
down at the point.
Chase has a pretty solid lead right now. 9 points on the big board. Chris at second with 6.
That ain't bad. We're keeping it right where we want it.
Myself with 4. And Kevin with 2.
And now
And
Dustin
Dustin
with
with
1. Yeah.
I'm almost caught up to Kevin already.
Da-da-da.
You keep
You're
winning
halfway
the
there.
you keep winning the emoji game. You might have him beat by the end of the year
You might.
if he keeps
get-
hopping on, Kevin. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I
If
was like, I did not understand what you meant.
if your goal in life is to beat me, lower your expectations.
Dude, I don't know if I had 9 points on the big board by the Christmas
Shut
episode this
up,
time last
Chase.
year.
I don't.
Enough
care.
about Chase. Can we talk more about Chase?
Damn.
Jeez,
Woo.
oh my
Oh,
God.
I'm already at 9. It's only
Guys,
May. What the
what is
fuck?
this?
Dude?
I'm
I'm killing
I'm
it.
actually doing better than I ever have.
Oh, maybe
I
I'll
love
take a
when you
few
guys-
weeks off.
I am.
At the, Dustin, you're from Tallahassee, so you know how the tailgates are for game days at FSU. And we had, for the longest time, this Chris would set up a badass little tailgate. Nothing fancy, just a tent, some beers.
How
and
do
a
you
table.
say it's badass and then say nothing fancy?
Because
just
it's
a tent?
because that's all you need. That's all you need. And
All
one
right,
of the
so
things that
tell
the guys did was they kept a tally of their wins.
I still have it.
Survivor Flip Cup.
I still have the
Survivor
tent.
flip flop on the inside, and every time that I showed up at the tailgate, Chase would be like, "Hey, just check this out. See this?
Hey, you see my fucking
you see,
stack of
look at that. You see the
Look at that right
markings
there.
up
You
there?
see that right there? I did that.
It's one of my biggest accomplishments.
Take a pic. Let me send Chase the updated picture. That's
A grown man with 2 beautiful kids.
Yeah,
a
right.
wonderful
I said one
marriage.
of. Hold on now. I said one of.
That's your greatest accomplishment. I have
My greatest
27 tailgate wins, so a flip cup. So I'm just saying, it's a big deal.
I
It's
got a
about the
boy,
priorities.
a boy,
Yeah,
a
right.
girl, and 25 flip cup wins.
No big deal. I'm just I
Also
need to
got
update
married
that,
at
actually.
one point.
By the way, also happily married.
Wait, you're married?
No,
Yeah.
Chase.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Wow, don't
Go to
sound
that
so
wedding,
fucking
so-
exciting about it.
Come
No,
on.
I didn't know.
Get excited, folks. We don't have a intro for this next segment, but I'm
never
hoping
will.
Chris has something, or else I'm hitting
Never
Google
will,
up again.
apparently.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Random
Dun, dun.
Twitter finds.
Dun, dun.
There you go. I was gonna do the
wasn't
same thing. Got
terrible.
me to it. All right.
This is
Twitter
random Twitter.
Can I?
finds.
All right, now go ahead.
Well,
Jesus
take
Christ.
your time getting into it. You know.
Random Twitter finds is very simple. I have things I come across on Twitter or X for those who are active, and lately it's been brackets because
X.
we
That's-
we refuse to find
does
a
that
new
mean?
bracket. Well, it's X now, but random X finds. I don't know. Random X finds just doesn't hit like random Twitter finds. does. Okay. Anyway, this one, like I said, it's been a trend of brackets because until we figure out our next one, which maybe never, we're rolling with this one. So I've got 3 different options. Dustin, I'm gonna let you pick one. You pick a number 1 through 3, and whichever number, that's the one I'm gonna pull for this one.
2.
2. Number 2. This one is: what is the most embarrassing thing to be caught buying?
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing. All right, I got them. We're starting. The top thing is sex toys. Number 16 is a movie ticket for one, which is more embarrassing to be caught.
Sex toys.
What are we? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
There's
the
some-
1 verse 16. Chill out.
Oh, we're doing.
hold on, Jose. What's
It's
yours?
always 16.
How many matchups of this are we doing?
Everyone, just in case
Kevin's
you don't know,
like-
Kevin cannot stand this segment, as you can tell.
Why did we
He's
put
already
this so
checked
early
out.
on the show?
Because I'm actually sober enough to remember and actually run through this segment.
Great. All right, so
We're all gonna be
fire
drunk
them
by
off.
the time it's over.
No,
right.
totally, bruh.
Whoever's still here. A movie ticket for one.
No, it's sex toys.
It's sex toys. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying it because I know Sex Toys is going to win.
So you want to be different. Dustin, what are your thoughts?
Sex toys.
Sex toys. Sex toys moving on.
We move on.
Number 8,
the sex toys.
Viagra. Number 9, For Dummies book.
Viagra.
For Dummies book.
Definitely
Viagra.
Viagra.
Okay.
Nothing wrong using some Viagra.
Is there a right and wrong answer over here, or are we just filling out our own bracket?
You've done a bracket, right? You understand how
It's
they work.
not. This isn't the rankum. This is random.
Yeah,
Twitter
he's thinking
finds.
blind rankings. He's like, next is laxatives versus an umbrella.
Laxatives. What?
Laxatives.
What is embarrassing about an umbrella?
I'm literally just going by with the
Hey,
bracket.
I'll never be seen by an umbrella.
Kevin's like, I would rather be soaking
would
fucking
never.
wet.
I would never.
I am a man.
I'll be soaking fucking wet for
Yeah.
that. So Kevin says umbrella.
Everybody else said laxatives.
Yes.
Damn, I said umbrella too. All right. Laxatives still moves on.
Ella.
Shut up.
God.
Hey.
Next
Well,
is
yeah, if you have
feminine,
to sing
Kevin,
that while
thank
you
you.
do it.
feminine drinks against Pokemon cards.
What is a
Pokemon
feminine
cards.
drink?
Yeah, what is a feminine drink?
Like a fucking
Cosmo
yeah.
or
Yeah, whatever.
Sex
I
on
would,
the Beach
I
or-
would never.
yeah. Chase is like, I would definitely Chase like, oh god damn, it sounds good.
Little
like-
lemon drop pomegranate martini.
Chase is like,
Shit.
Chase would be embarrassed. Chase welcomes it. Chase like, yes please.
Maybe a little
Don't
sugar
tempt-
rim.
Give me a little,
Chase is
Ooh,
excited.
sassy bitch.
give me a little jasmine martini. You know.
Frankly, I'm not embarrassed by either of those, but
We
Yeah,
have to
we
pick
know.
one.
Pokemon cards, even though I have them.
Pokemon cards.
Pokemon, gonna catch up.
Yep, we know how the song
Thank
goes.
you. I knew
Sorry,
he was gonna sing it.
fucking-
Pokemon's moving on. Then we go to
Dustin
Freak-
didn't even give his answer, you asshole.
sorry, Dust. What's your answer?
Pokemon cards.
See?
Thank you, Dustin.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Just, I'm sorry,
Next
Chris
up-
is such
Sorry,
a dick.
Chris is such a fuck.
Yeah, such a fucking prick. Next up is freaky OnlyFans subscriptions or condoms.
What's the difference between
OnlyFans
freaky
subscription.
OnlyFans subscriptions and regular OnlyFans
mean,
subscriptions?
That's a good question.
I guess maybe the
Kevin's
more money
like,
you
'cause
spend, the
I
Kevin's
subscribe
like,
to
I
Aaron
just do the
Rodgers
basics.
OnlyFans.
So
Maybe an example would be if you got caught getting an OnlyFans subscription for like a feet fetish OnlyFans site.
Which one would that qualify under? Freaky or regular?
Freaky. It's freaky.
feet's freaky.
Freaky. Think kinky, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how buying condoms is embarrassing at all. So it's definitely OnlyFans.
Especially if they're dinosaur tattoo condoms.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well
Yeah.
said.
Exactly. Now,
Ask me a
I will
question, come
say-
on.
Now.
I will say that the ones whenever you had to buy I don't know if you guys have ever bought condoms.
I have
The-
yes.
Never.
Confirmed.
Never once.
when you had to go and get like the guy that works at the pharmacy to fucking get the key and go and
yeah, the
open it
key.
and grab it. It's like a whole thing. That's.
But were you embarrassed during that
No,
time?
I'd
or
be
were you
like,
just
yeah, I
like,
need
this is
condoms.
annoying?
Can we unlock
Yeah.
this?
I mean,
I'm
a little bit
fucking,
of both.
so
Yeah,
can
so
you give me
get condoms so you know what this means.
I don't know
so
if you know, but
you
Dude's
unlock
like
that compartment.
reaching for like the magnums. I'm like, nope.
Any will
not
do.
us.
Any will be
Not
fine.
us, guy.
Not us, buddy. Not those.
Couldn't be
Just
me.
regular will be
maybe
just fine.
you, but not me.
The guy looks you up and down. He's like, you don't need those. Come on now.
You're the basic. Here you go. All right. So OnlyFans is moving on, I assume.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Next up is kids' toys against hemorrhoid cream.
What is
Chris,
wrong
what
with
list
kids?
did you make?
Well, I do not understand.
I did, for the
Thank you
record,
for
I
shit
did
from
not make
Chris.
this.
Where
I did
do
not
you-
make this.
Yes,
from.
but
You have to
still
do better at
Looked
making
at it.
these
I
lists,
hope
Chris.
you look at it. Do you look at it beforehand and say
I do
this
look
looks
at
like
it.
a good one for the podcast?
I thought this one was okay. Apparently not.
I love
Some
it,
of them
man.
are fine. Some of
Kevin
them are fine.
hates all of it.
I
so
just said I love it, man.
I don't believe anything you just said.
You can, hey, well,
Hemorrhoids.
Hemorrhoid.
all right, I have no shame in buying kids' toys. I don't know why anybody would ever be ashamed of that.
Some people I assume might. Next up is a plunger against
if-
horny video
Dustin
games.
didn't give his answer, you fucking asshole. Dustin.
Hair my cream.
Thank
I
you.
was really hoping you were gonna be like kids.
I was
toys.
too. I was like, I hope it's different. Going to the next one. Plunger against horny video games. What is a horny video game?
What is?
I don't even know what the fuck that is, okay? I'm
Just look
sick
at
of
this.
Chris.
I'm absolutely
It's
sick of this
embarrassing
fucking
video
list
game.
already.
And why is it embarrassing to buy a plunger?
And why? What?
Maybe they're like, oh, this guy fucked up his toilet. This fucking guy.
This guy.
One
Oh,
plunger, please.
You're like,
Dropping some
what did
logs.
you eat last night, buddy?
Oh, you have the plunger. Anything else? Ooh, this fucking guy.
No, just these
Horny
fucking-
video games. Give me that one. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, horny video games.
yeah.
100%.
Dustin's learning. He's like, let me just spit it out before Chris skips me again.
I waited. The last one is
I waited.
a lot of unhealthy food or an ironic T-shirt.
I hate this fucking bracket.
This fucking list sucks.
Hey, guess what?
This
We
bracket.
when we get an actual bracket, we won't have any more of these stupid
This
fucking
list
brackets.
sucks.
One day
is
we'll have a
terrible.
bracket.
What the goddamn is an ironic t-shirt?
Like something that says like if you're a big guy and the t-shirt says tiny. Ironic.
Yeah, no, that's the answer then.
Yeah.
What's the other
guess.
one? More
A lot
fatty
of
food?
unhealthy food. Yeah, fatty.
I eat that every day. So.
Fatty food.
Yeah, no, if you buy a lot of it, if you're like, hey, give me 6 cheeseburgers, she's like, yeah, you and your family pull around. You're like, it's just me.
Oh no, it's just me actually, ma'am. It's just me.
Don't
You
all
just
been
say
there.
anything, you just pull up like
What do you say,
no,
Dust?
it's not,
Here's
it's
your
nobody
card.
else.
So we've all been there.
Yeah, we have.
100%. Yeah.
Buy way too much, and then you wake up with 2 of them next to you, you know?
You ate him. You ate him though when you.
I'm
woke up,
a
though, right?
I'm a lifetime member of the CPC Clean Plate Club, so I'm
No,
not
you're
waking up with
not.
2.
You
Right.
literally
Lifetime member.
said
Hate that
on
you
this
just said that.
podcast
Empty.
2 weeks ago that you would wake up with leftovers next to you.
No, I said I woke up with empty food bags.
Mhm.
I don't know. Jose checked out. I don't remember.
Confirmed,
Checked out.
confirmed,
Okay.
confirmed.
Thank you for confirming.
Fat
So
ass.
it.
Damn straight.
So it's
Proud of
ironic.
it.
I assume it's ironic T-shirts that are moving on.
Yes.
mean,
All
For
right,
me, it
they don't
is,
give a
yeah.
fuck. So let's just speed this shit up because they could give
Please.
a fuck about this. Sex toys or Viagra, which is more embarrassing?
Sex
Viagra.
toys?
Viagra
Say
for me.
Viagra.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to say Viagra because they're like,
Yeah. Then you're like, oh,
Poor guy.
Sorry about
I'm
that.
just gonna
Poor
say
guy.
you don't like Viagra isn't
Oh, here we
just if you
go.
can't get hard. I mean,
Nope.
there
Tell
might
me
be
more.
people that use Viagra so that they could just like fuck all night. Who knows? Maybe.
Have
Can
Poor
I
guy.
can I ask a
Saying
question?
something?
Because
Is this
I've
a
never
personal?
taken.
No,
Have you ever taken
no,
Viagra? Jose?
No.
Okay.
You cannot ask the question.
Okay.
oh,
no question will be asked.
If you know of anybody that's ever taken Viagra, like you still like no matter how hard your dick is hard for, you're still coming, right?
Yes.
So you just like come
Yes.
and then you got a hard dick right away again, like or
No,
it's like
it's not the way that works. I mean,
okay, so
it's-
that's what I'm asking. So can you not be a dick about it and fucking tell me?
He's like an answer for the question.
Viagra works the way it expands the blood vessels so that you can get more blood rushing to certain areas like your penis. So basically, you just get like not instantly, but you get harder faster and you stay harder longer.
But I'm saying, if you come in 45 seconds,
then there's a very good chance that somebody like you, Kevin, will get hard immediately right away if you are still horny.
or like you just don't get unhard. So that
You just
after
stay
sex,
hard after
that after sex piss is just going all over the wall.
just like
right?
Just go in the shower at that point. Just lay on the toilet.
I'm never taking a shower in your shower ever. I just want to say that.
it's like use my share. Absolutely not. Sure.
Who does not pee in the shower? Come on now.
Yeah, but you're gonna be pissing on the goddamn walls, you know?
Who does not piss on the goddamn walls of the shower? Come on now.
It's like be honest.
I would hope everybody.
Chris,
But I've
move
seen
on.
shit on walls, so I don't want to fucking say anything.
So I believe Viagra is moving on. Correct.
Yes.
I don't even remember what it was up against. To be honest.
Next is laxatives against Pokemon cards.
Say it into the mic so everybody can hear it.
Laxatives against Pokemon cards.
Pokemon cards.
Okay, we got one of each. Come on,
Laxatives.
laxatives. Come on, Kev.
2-1.
This is up in the air for me. I would say,
At your age right now.
yeah, at my age, I'm saying Pokemon cards.
Ooh, so that's a tie.
But I could get away with it. Like these are for my kids, but laxatives, they're gonna be like, if somebody saw me buying laxatives, they'd be like, yeah, he probably needs them.
Like, this fucking guy. Okay.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
40s.
He needs some relief.
He's in the
I'll go Pokemon cards.
There we
Pokemon
go.
cards
Okay.
moving on.
Pokemon cards. Move on.
Freaky OnlyFans subs or hemorrhoid cream?
Like a pup sub?
Freaky only fan cards or what? Hemorrhoid.
Hemorrhoid.
hemorrhoid cream.
Hemorrhoid.
Yeah, it's the freaky OnlyFans.
What he said.
Hemorrhoid cream. Seriously? Hemorrhoids?
Freaky OnlyFans.
Like you're getting
Let's do for
caught.
that.
Yeah, it's gotta be OnlyFans. Yeah.
Is it worse than telling people you have hemorrhoids?
Yes.
Yeah, I was voting
Yeah.
hemorrhoids.
What
So
the
you-
fuck is so
all right.
freaky? It's my fucking money. If I want to fucking buy like feet,
No,
you
videos
watch
on
some freaky
OnlyFans,
shit?
It's no fucking deal. But like, if I
got
I
some
have hemorrhoids,
splaining
I don't want
to do.
nobody to know.
You get hemorrhoids. It's like, all right, it's natural. It's a naturally occurring thing.
No, you need some more fiber in your fucking diet.
You like, you like Genevieve, shitting on the screen. That's a whole nother thing, you know.
I'm not yucking nobody's yum.
All right.
What was that now?
He's
not
not
yucking.
yucking.
He'll say it
nobody's
again. But he's
yum.
yum, is what he
Some
will
people.
Am I supposed to know
Everyone-
what that means? Do you
Chase,
all know
no,
what that
you're-
means?
No, not you.
Okay.
Definitely not you.
Yeah,
You wouldn't know what that
not
means.
Chase. Everybody but Chase knows. What that
Anybody
means.
but Chase
Cool.
knows what that
Perfect.
Last one is horny video games against ironic t-shirt.
Fucking, you're on a podcast, motherfucker. Like taking a goddamn sip. You could
what I
have taken
do.
a sip while we were all talking. Like,
Hey, you could have answered in all this time.
I'm
Horny
going to go
video
for
games.
horny video games just because
100%.
I just
I-
want horny video games to win this bracket.
I don't know what it
That's
is,
I'm
but I wanted to win.
The horny video games,
Horny
yeah.
video games.
Yeah.
Final four, thank God, apparently. It's going to be Viagra against Pokemon cards.
Viagra.
Pokemon cards.
Viagra.
Can I still come with Pokemon cards?
Depends on the Pokemon card.
Yeah, is there horny Pokemon
Is it
cards?
a Charizard?
It's a dill trio.
Remember
Ooh.
that? What? The
It's
fuck?
a three
Trio.
dildos.
Yeah.
Yep. 3 dildos.
2 in the something. I don't know any Pokemon.
Kev's
names.
like, I forgot how.
Moving on.
I don't know.
What
any
did you
Pokemon
vote,
names.
Kevin?
What is it? Kevin?
What did you vote,
Yeah, the Pokemons.
Pokemon card. Pokemon.
Pokemons. I vote Viagra, so Viagra's moving on.
What?
And
Does
those
that
3 to
math
2.
add up?
Yes,
that's
3 to 2.
Dustin,
does
what'd you
math.
say? Did you even answer?
He
He
did.
said Viagra.
Yeah,
I'm
I
fucking
said Viagra.
livid.
Why?
Thank you, Dust. I need an answer.
Give me a brief description on why you chose Viagra over Pokemon cards.
I don't know. It just sounded better.
Less
Way
than
to put the
5
man on the
words.
spot.
Honestly.
Less than 5 words. I love it.
We've got freaky OnlyFans subscriptions against horny video games, which somebody
Horny
Google
video games.
Somebody Google what a horny video game is.
Yeah, just because I don't know what a horny video game
Kevin over there.
is.
I'll go ahead.
video
Gladly
I'm trying to
look that
think.
up.
I'm
Horny
trying to
video
think.
games. Horny
video
video
games.
games.
Because like on
Video
like
game.
like on Grand Theft Auto, like you
Yeah,
go to
I
the
know
strip
Kevin
club,
knows about that. I know Kevin
Yeah.
knows that part of the game.
Like getting jerked in. Come on, bro.
Part of the game.
What is
Like
a
you
hor-
ate.
It's like one of those like what is that like bait mate like that shit that comes up like right
Whoa.
before your porn
No,
comes on
tell,
and you-
nope.
I
whatever
think
you're
those are
watching
apps,
on
not.
Pornhub.
I don't
games.
watch the ads. What are you talking about?
It's
You
the
have
ad.
to.
Sometimes
Sure.
you have to. What kind of fucking subscription are you paying for? You want OnlyFans, Chris?
Just skip right through that.
Horny video
I tried
games.
to-
Are they actually good? Has a Reddit fucking.
Are they actually?
Oh,
So
I'm looking
here's
for
a-
any genre, all modern platforms. I guess some examples over the years are MGS, Final Fantasy to some extent, Yakuza series, Persona series. No, I don't even know what any of this shit means.
So I googled horny video games, and some of the things that popped up are Honey Cum Cum,
Fuck yeah.
Here we go.
Da-da-da.
Where's the Bees,
where's the
And-
bees?
I'm very curious.
Tigger's Honey Hunt, the actual Tigger, like from the,
Stop it.
Winnie the Pooh. Oh, it's because my Google search corrected
Honey.
horny to honey.
Wow.
Because it's like this isn't a fucking thing. Why would you look this up, you fucking
Like,
idiot? You
number
must have
one-
meant honey.
Number one, sexually explicit video game, Grand Theft Auto. There you go. That's all you need to know.
Oh, well then that's not embarrassing.
Oh, okay.
No.
Here's some more. All right, so erotic.
It's like,
Empire.
I got more.
Do you like horny bunnies? That's the name of the game. Ghostly Desires.
Yeah,
Bride
no.
of the Robot.
If
Is
that
it Ghostly
lady, if
Desires
those are,
1 or 2? Because the second one was a little bit
Ooh,
better.
this is
one's
a good
better?
one. This is a good video game. Porno Studio Tycoon. It's like roller coaster.
like roller
Tycoon.
coaster type.
You're running the porn
But
studio. Let's go.
You're running a whole porn studio.
Seems
You're
like
in
too much
charge.
work.
I'll play this.
I was like, I'm not trying to do all
Seems
that.
like too much work. I gotta get like an audio crew, you know, like who
Gotta hire people. I'm not trying to do all that.
Gotta
I gotta
hit a
get-
Beat 'em and eat 'em.
What was
hire
that?
a fluffer, you know.
Hire a fluffer. Get a boomstick guy.
Beat 'em and eat 'em.
Okay.
Bride of the Robot. I said Nocturnal Illusions. So these are your options. One was
Okay.
Nocturnal
Yeah, no, it's
Illusions
those-
was my
it's
band
those
name in
video
high
games.
school, actually. Welcome to the stage, Nocturnal Illusions.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Kevin has some
You ready
games
to
download
rock,
now.
Austin? What's that, Dustin?
So Kevin has some games to download now to check out later.
Yeah,
There you go.
Hey,
Exactly.
I mean,
goddamn
only
right.
2 of those he hasn't already downloaded. So
Kev's like, I've got most of them, and they're okay.
Kama
All right,
Sutra.
Chris, where are we at on
So,
this
so the
goddamn
finalists to end
fucking
this fucking bracket that you all hate: Viagra and horny video games. Jose's obviously going to horny video games.
It's horny video
video
games.
games for
Horny
the
video
win.
games.
I still think
Horny video
Viagra, but it
games.
doesn't matter. Horny video games wins probably the worst random Twitter find we've ever had. There you have it.
Yes.
if,
we
if
want
this
to-
if this doesn't motivate us to start our next bracket,
Hey,
then I don't
that's
know.
really what
will.
I'm trying to do is just be like, hey, let's get one.
Dustin, you got any ideas for the new bracket?
I have no idea.
Boom.
So it's been a while
There it
since I
is.
bracket.
It's
It
been a
has
really
been
long
2
time.
minutes.
we should do a bracket about bracket ideas.
These are our top
Best
8
bracket
ideas.
ideas.
That's
What do you
actually
guys
not
think?
the worst idea.
It's
I've
not
heard.
a bad idea. That's what I'm saying.
Help us decide our next
It's
bracket.
actually I'm
With a
actually
quick
on board
bracket.
with
That gives us 2 brackets. That gives us 2 brackets back to back.
I'm
And then
actually on
we
board.
We won't
The
have
bracket, and then the actual bracket.
We'll have to do the bracket.
I'm about
once
it.
it's decided.
I'm about
This
it.
is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
Do your bracket with the best horny video game.
Best horny video game bracket.
Kevin's like, I already got my list together, so
Yeah,
just need a
no.
couple more, and then we're set.
Yes, and we're all downloading fucking viruses on our computer.
All right, folks. We're gonna go take a break and take a piss break. Go do 7 Minutes in Heaven. If you haven't listened to 7 Minutes in Heaven, go check it out. It came out a couple days ago. We talked about
Tuesday.
some crazy ass shit on there. My favorite part was when we talked about FSU hoops.
Of all people, Kevin's like, I was fucking locked in the whole time.
Kevin does love him some FSU hoops.
he's
Oh, well-
locked in 80% of the time.
We'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
BRB.
I'm gonna go pee.
Okay.
Dustin, go
I'm gonna
pee.
get more. I'm gonna get more shots.
I don't have to.
You are not go pee right now.
I don't have
Just-
to. Don't make
Just
me.
go to the bathroom. Why don't you just sit down and try?
Just don't argue with him. Just go pee.
I tell you
Don't
what I
argue
tell
with
my
him.
kids, you have to try at least. Go try.
A few moments later.
All right, so we're back. Right? We're back.
No,
Yes,
we
we're
are not
We're
back yet. Okay, sure.
We're not
We're back,
back.
Jose.
We
Fill
are
the time then.
back.
Go ahead.
We are back.
We
Dustin,
are
I have a
back.
question
Here
for
we
you
go.
now that you've made it. So at this point, you're approaching your second hour trapped.
Yes.
Trapped on this screen with us.
He's like home stretch. Home stretch. Home
First
stretch.
and foremost, first question for you is how are you feeling thus far? Are you enjoying the experience?
It's like what's that, Stockholm syndrome, where you just kind of
I don't know what that means. Can somebody explain that?
Yes.
That's where you start to actually enjoy your captors.
I'm gonna side with my captors. I'm like,
Okay. All right.
A while ago, Jason asked me. He's
funny.
like, "I need you to think of some something good for a billboard." I think that Dustin's listener review, it's like Stockholm syndrome. It's a great way to get people to listen to us.
how would you describe it? It's. I eventually started to side
If
with
you're
him.
forced to be a part of it, it becomes enjoyable.
Yeah.
After
By
a
hour
little
2,
while.
I was kind of enjoying myself because I didn't have a choice.
Once we got past random Twitter finds, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, totally.
My
dude.
my second.
We haven't gotten through your segment yet, so chill out.
Let's say we're right. It's right around the corner. I'm giving Kevin some time to find all the right
Kevin's
buttons to
ready. I'm
press.
waiting. So, folks, hey.
I do have one more question. I do have one more question.
Sure.
One more question.
Sure.
Dustin, are you holding your phone? Have you been holding your
There's
phone
no
the entire
way.
time?
yes.
Oh,
There's a way, and that is
Jesus.
Dustin.
Surely there's something you could have propped this on.
I appreciate that
son.
dedication.
God
Sitting
damn
on
it.
the couch, there's nothing to prop it up.
Dustin
on.
has the strongest shoulders in Tallahassee.
I was gonna say, dude, that's
Impressive.
The whole
That
time.
screen is still there's no shaking, no
Yeah.
swaying. You're
Well
just
done.
trying to hold
You
this
don't
phone
need to work
forever.
out tomorrow.
We've taken 2 bathroom breaks. Dustin has taken 2 shoulder breaks.
It's like we walk away. It's like, oh, thank God,
Thank God. I fucking hate
Jesus.
I can't wait to get off this shit. I'm never playing that stupid emoji game again.
I'm gonna fucking purposely get them wrong, and be in the middle the whole time. Oh, I'm in 4th place. Shit.
Oh, this is great. I hope that we have some new listeners from this episode that this is their first time. Who just joined us in the OnlyFans?
Oh, yeah. Let me
account?
give this guy a shout out real quick.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
He might be, kicked out later on. I don't know. But Steve Belavia.
He's in right now.
Thank
Shout
you
out,
so
Steve.
much, Steve Belavia. Let's fuck go.
Come on,
Let's go,
Steve.
Steve. Steve, you may have just recently been recruited to listen to the
The
show.
CTC
Welcome.
OnlyFans. Thank you.
You've joined the CTC OnlyFans. Please don't post any porn in our group.
No porn.
We prefer you
Please.
didn't post that.
We really appreciate you can send it directly to Kevin
Yeah,
Hefner.
Kevin is just just DM me all porn links.
Steve,
He'll
you look
take
like a
porn.
normal guy. You got your family at Disney. Okay, so look, if you're a normal guy, just send us a thumbs up in the group, and then we'll know. And
Just a thumbs up.
everybody who's listening will know. This guy gave us thumbs up. We're good to go. So
We're all gonna be sweating bullets until then. We're gonna be waiting for you to post a fucking dick in our group or
Whoop.
something.
Get out now before it's too
Hey.
late, Steve.
He's like, go, Steve, get out.
I really hope that
Steve's like, what do I do? What do I do?
I
right
really
now?
hope that Steve saw Mike's cup to cup sticker or something. And he's like, let me check this out. And this is the first episode he's listening
Yeah.
to. He's like, what the fuck is happening? They trapped one of their listeners.
He can't leave. He's like, Steve, go, Steve,
All
go.
because he won a game?
What do you guys listen to?
He's like, is this my own fucking fault for winning this game?
It's terrible. I'm gonna go post a dick on their fucking Facebook group.
Dustin, just so you know, you can leave whenever you want. Just you got to wait until the end, though.
You can
You can leave
Or
whenever,
else.
but you're not leaving till the end.
Yeah, or else. But anyways,
Kevin will
we've
find
come to a great part of our show, folks. This is a part of our show that we know and love. This is a part of our show that is one of the most consistent segments.
Somewhat consistent. Some might
most
say.
One of them.
Kind of consistent, I
This
think.
is what we
confirmed.
call.
Hashtag confirmed.
This is where we fucked up by Jose Carval. Here he is.
Why did my music start like really? Okay. What is up, my people? It is time once again for another edition of This Is Where We Fucked Up, the weekly fact-checking segment on the podcast where I call out the mistakes of the previous week. Woo! Last week, we reached 250 episodes, guys. Let's go! Solid. Very impressive little milestone. This week, we welcome Jason's replacement. Dustin, welcome to the podcast family. You can't fucking leave. This is what we do.
Yeah, that's it. You're stuck. You're in now.
You whatever job you have is now your day job. You refer to it as your day job. This is now your main job in your life. We sleep in the little boxes. That's what we do. But welcome to the family, Dustin. Hopefully you don't fuck up this week, or if you do, I'll call you out next week. But this week we're talking about episode 250. Get that? Sorry, I get really distracted when men
sees
put
Kevin
their
on the
mouths.
dick. He's like,
Ooh. Last week we
Mom,
talked
no
about
hands.
episode. That's very good. Very impressive. I'm so glad that we got the long version here. Episode 250 featured a really long cold open, just like this open, and a very, very angry Chris. Chris was the angriest that we've seen him probably all year. It also included plenty of fuck-ups to call out. So, let's not waste any more time. And Dustin, this is the part where we do it. Ready? Dive right in. Because this is where we fucked up in episode 250. Very nice. That actually worked out pretty good. Not bad, Kev.
I can go to bed now. Thank you.
Solid pod boss. No.
Right,
You need to stay.
Okay,
I need
alright.
you
Come
for
back.
a moment of cringe.
Yeah.
Plus, I have some really important information that I'm going to share in this first call out. So we're going to start by talking about sneezing and orgasms. So last week,
what was that?
yes, don't worry, I'll clip it for next week, and we could just use Kevin's horny voice.
Clip that.
Last week, Chase, you asked if it was Jason or Kevin who had said something about orgasming when they sneeze. Kevin clarified that it was indeed science, who said that a sneeze is a third of an orgasm, quote, or some shit like that.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Yes.
Some shit like that.
But is it really some shit like that? Well, there's no scientific basis existing that equate an involuntary nasal expulsion to the sweet shudder of sexual climax. Unfortunately,
Fuck.
the only thing, I'm writing a romance novel.
Yes.
The only thing that sneezing and orgasming have in common is that they both trigger endorphins in the brain that activate pleasure sensors. Well, there's that and the whole like expulsion of bodily fluid on somebody's back part, but that's it. While sneezing,
How are you sneezing?
while sneezing all over that back. So while sneezing and busting may trigger some good feels, thank you. They are not directly related to each other.
But Kevin said it was
however,
science.
it's not science. What is science, because it is a fact that we all know, is that Chase sneezes when he's horny.
we know.
There we go.
We know this. He admitted to sneezing when he's horny a while ago on the show, but somehow, yet last week we were talking about sneezing and orgasms and nobody brought it up, which was a missed opportunity by everyone. I was very
agree.
disappointed.
Weren't you on?
fucked
Oh,
up.
you
We
weren't
fucked
on.
I was not. I was not because I was definitely. I was on a plane listening to the show saying he's
Weird
horny
flex.
when he sneezes. So yes, that was a missed opportunity, but that's okay because this segment never forgets. So here we
Thank you.
are. Also, you're welcome. You're welcome. Every time you sneeze, I'm like, oh, somebody's gonna get.
Sometimes
some,
I
maybe.
just sneeze.
Yeah, for sure.
That is allowed.
But
Okay.
sometimes when you sneeze, you're horny. And so there's a 50-50 chance that
No,
every
it's
sneeze
not 50-50 chance. He's like, horny,
50,
horny.
One
No,
one
sir.
of every two. One of every
No,
two
sir.
Chase sneezes
Let
is
me just
accompanied
say-
by a Chase
Like,
boner.
Chase, calm down.
Jose's Southern and New York accent came out right there. He's like, hey, every 50 sneeze, you're horny.
Yeah.
And then once you say that, you were like, every 50 sneezing.
Everyone at a 2. Everyone at a
Fucking-
2.
No.
Yep. Nope. Yep. Yes. Yes. That reminds me though.
Nope. Yes. Nope.
This is the first. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Kevin's
Yes.
pointing out. It's a podcast. We're fucking terrible at this. People are
We're on
listening to this like,
YouTube.
what are these fucking idiots
We're on
saying?
YouTube, everybody.
This is Kevin's way of getting people to go to YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Go to
Dustin-
YouTube and you
Dustin-
can see it.
Dustin, you watched the episode on YouTube, right?
Yes, I do.
Goddamn right. There you go,
See?
folks.
He
Be
gets-
like
Is it
Dustin.
better? Is
appreciates
it better than just listening on a podcast app?
It is.
Boom.
So if you
Yeah.
listen to this show, if this is like your like driving like to work companion, I want you to grab your phone right fucking now while you're
Grab it.
driving. I want you to go to youtube.com. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Please pay attention to the road and watch it.
I watch YouTube videos all the time on the road.
Yeah. Everybody fucking checks their phone. With
But
their
I
phone. What are we
don't
doing?
say to do that. Just do whatever you want to do. It's your life,
we're
man.
And if you happen to check
Jason-
your phone, just do it.
It's your
Jason is listening to this.
life and it's
No.
never.
No.
Now we're gonna get asked to remove this episode.
Yeah,
There's
because
no
that
way you
was
can
so
mistake-
accurate.
My
Because that was
voice,
so
the
accurate.
Bon Jovi.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty close.
Thank you, bro.
I was saying
wasn't.
that this whole thing about orgasming and Chase's sneeze reminded me that it is May. This is our first. Is it our first episode? No, it's not. Last week was. This is our second episode in May. But May is International Masturbation Month. So happy International Masturbation Month. Thank you. That was great. I was not expecting that. It's not,
I got excited.
Not that any,
I was like, woo, let's go.
not that
go.
anyone on this show, including Dustin, you're trapped now, needs an excuse.
You're part of this.
You are synonymous with the name of this brand, my friend. Not that anyone on this show needs an excuse to rub one out. But still, I want to make sure that everybody marks their calendars and submits their PTO requests. May 28th is International Day of Masturbation.
Oh, you better call out
So
now.
go ahead and put those PTO requests in. Jerking off all day.
It's gonna be a busy day.
All right. Woo, we got a busy day tomorrow.
Busy
Thing's gonna
day.
be rubbed raw by the end of the day.
Hey, if you get a hold of some Viagra, you can probably make it the whole day.
What are
What
we
you
doing?
doing? He's still doing it. He's still
Last week during the opening item, Kevin mentioned how much he hates poor old Fred Searing's name. Jason mentioned how he was impressed that we still could find something to comment about in that intro, to which Chase said, how long have we been using that intro? It has to be at least 100
that how I
episodes. To which Chris said, we have a guy that fact checks that.
What's
To
his
which
name?
I said, while I was listening to the show, God damn it, now I have to dig through all these fucking episodes
You're
for 5
welcome.
seconds of content. Maybe what I'll do is drag it out with a really long setup to it so I get my money's work and my segment is a little bit longer. And here we are now. So, after doing some hashtag research, I have concluded that while the opening item made its debut in episode 72, the opening item intro from Hall Pass that we use made its debut on this show on episode 138. The episode was titled "One Large Booty Call Fries, Please." This is the podcast you're listening to, people.
Sorry
This
about
is the
that.
podcast you're listening
Sorry,
to.
folks.
Awesome.
One large booty call fries, please. If you want to listen to it the first time, that's where it was. So you're correct, Chase. It has been at least 100 episodes. In fact, it's been 113 since we have been using that opening item and making some kind of comment about that clip.
It's an
There
upset, baby. Stick it in my ass.
Thank you, Kevin. Speaking of sticking up the ass, let's talk about Kevin possibly poisoning himself with cuties. Last week, Kevin
Nope.
shared that
I do not
he
eat
eats
cuties. You
4
should've-
Mandarin oranges a day. Yes, I know you don't eat cuties. You're too
Thank
fucking
you.
cheap.
I don't eat those fucking gay shit.
He's like, I'm gonna look away real quick. Can't see if I look away.
Last week, Kevin shared that he eats 4 Mandarin oranges a day, to which Jason was fully convinced that Kevin must be like consistently shitting himself from the high vitamin C intake.
He's
Anytime that anytime that Jason feels like somebody's doing something wrong, he's like, "You must be shitting yourself." Like
Something's wrong with you.
This is good too. Shitting yourself.
You probably shit all yourself. You eat all those sunflower seeds, you're shitting yourself. But what is it? Is it really that bad to eat that many mandarin oranges? Well, a mandarin orange has about 24 milligrams of vitamin C. If Kevin eats an average of 4 a day, I feel like this is a fucking like standardized test question. If Kevin eats
I did this homework with my daughter earlier today.
How many milligrams of vitamin C is he taking in? That would be 96 milligrams of vitamin C a day. Now, the recommended daily intake for men of his age.
What does that mean?
Is 19 milligrams.
Don't laugh at that, Dustin. That's not funny.
Is 90 milligrams a day. So Kevin is actually taking in about as much as the average 40 plus adult.
But is that little cuties or are those the
taking in.
giant ones that he's talking about?
Those are just regular.
Yeah, get the
Mandarin
5-pound bag.
oranges.
Yeah, get the 5-pound bag.
Mandarin oranges.
So like basically oranges.
So you're good. There's actually no such thing as vitamin C poisoning. You can eat too much and experience side effects like nausea, diarrhea, stomach
Turning
cramps,
orange.
fatigue, skin flushing is actually what I was getting to. Very good,
Skin
Chase.
flushing?
Yeah, turning orange.
What the fuck
and,
is
and
skin
headaches.
flushing?
He just said it.
Turning
Yeah,
orange?
Yeah, you know how
That's a weird way to say skin.
Well,
your skin's
to be
turning
fair,
orange.
we've commented multiple times over the last like 10 to 15 episodes about how
Hey,
orange Kevin looks sometimes.
He does.
That's
It's
just
starting to add up.
Listen,
makes
I'm
sense.
tired of you laughing at this.
It
shit,
makes
okay? If I woke
It
up
all
one
makes
more
sense,
time,
though.
you know what?
It
Actually,
makes perfect sense.
I actually wanted to just check in because I wanted to make sure that Dustin was laughing and it wasn't that his arm was getting tired because the screen's getting a little shaky over there.
Hang tight, bro.
We're almost there, buddy. We're
Hold.
almost there.
I
Unfortunately,
also
I had
say-
like an extra long segment this week, but that's okay. You're fine. I believe in you. You're strong.
I can make it through.
All right. Now, here's the thing, though, is that one packet of Emergency has 1,000 milligrams, which is 10 times the amount that vitamin C that Kevin gets from his oranges. So, Kev, you good? Have
good,
yourself
baby.
Have yourself a cutie.
Got
You
me,
all
right.
good.
Yes, sir.
All good. All right, folks, no fuck up here, but just a couple of Twitter-related observations we want to make. Mayor Andy wanted to point out that while it's funny that this came up earlier, while y'all are so insistent about calling it X, and we do have a segment on the podcast called Random Twitter Finds that no one seems to give a fuck about, that it is not called Random X Finds. Now, the truth, though, here is that while Twitter has been rebranded almost 2 years now, for the most part, it's still referred to as Twitter. In fact, if you go to x.com, it just reroutes you to twitter.com, meaning that Twitter is still the main domain, so it's okay to call it Twitter. Just some food for thought.
It's okay,
Hang
everybody.
on there.
Now, just some additional information. The other thing I really wanted to mention, Chris, is I don't know how in the world you're not finding this Twitter porn, because Twitter is absolutely
Thank you,
a cesspool
Thank you.
of fucking pornography. It is fucking everywhere. Twitter is loaded.
It's fucking
no pun
everywhere.
intended. It is. Twitter is loaded, no pun intended, with porn. I actually just scrolled by a 120-minute full film on
Wait a
Twitter. Like,
Did you
one
really?
day.
Kevin's
Yes,
like,
I did.
where
Yes, I
and
did.
what did you
I'll
send it to
posted
you.
that?
Hey,
right?
you know,
just,
Kev, if you want to watch the kind of
No,
bullshit
I got a
watching,
friend.
you know.
I got a friend that really likes that kind of stuff. You can
So
just,
just send me the link and I'll
Was
get it
it-
to him.
Was it Edward
120
Penis Hands?
120
It was
minutes.
not. It
seems-
was in his hands.
Oh.
It's not.
That seems like a good little download there, huh? Or a good
Yeah,
little,
no, well, you know, and that's what's so great about it is that you
Yeah,
just
you
go
got it.
ahead and bookmark it, and you can just you don't even have to download it. You can come back to
Continue.
it whenever
Just
you want.
visit later.
Come
You know,
on
You
it's
can
back.
great.
practice,
Not that
practice
I
your
know.
edging
Nice
if
chase,
you need to.
nice chase. That's a long session. You'll have to be really
Well, you gotta
impressive.
get better. If you're not getting better, you're getting worse.
Yeah, and maybe that's why you're such an angry bitch, Chris. Maybe because you haven't found the Twitter porn.
Oh no, I knew there's Twitter porn. I just haven't seen a lot of it. I've cleaned up our page. Apparently, I've cleaned up our page.
No, filth. We
do
love
that.
Oh, we went
Please.
filth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Filth. Bring the filth
If
back
you want,
on our
if you want
page.
that, just go to
Yeah.
the old CTC only
Yes.
fans.
Filth is what makes us.
Or just wait until Steve starts posting porn on our fucking
Then there you go.
OnlyFans here in like a couple of days.
Dustin,
but-
what's your number one porn search right now?
Here we go. This is what Dustin's been waiting
Come on.
for.
Tell a lot
Oh,
about
you
you.
screen-
Screen's
on the
getting
spot
shaky.
I need to go back and see my favorites.
Dustin, just number one, just hit it. Mine's Voyeur. Jose, what's yours? Jose, make it normal. Come on, like just say it.
What is,
Okay,
what is
Chris, what's your
No. What is the question? What is the question?
What's your
What is
number
the
one
question?
porn search?
Category?
Yeah, categories. Yeah,
Right now I'd have to say bears.
bears.
Bears? What?
All right, Chris, what's yours?
Bears. It's
Big
got to be
tits,
amateur.
big ass.
No,
What?
amateur, yeah, but big tits,
Amateur?
big ass.
Amateur definitely is the top one right there.
Chase,
I was about to say it was amateur.
Probably
Is
doggy.
it?
POV.
what's that? Chase,
Doggy.
doggy,
Uh-huh. Okay.
doggy style.
Same.
Just
actually.
doggy.
You don't want. Be careful, Chase. You might get
Yeah,
that bestiality section.
Go through the videos before you click. Come
here, doggy.
careful.
Hey, we
Any
do
type of
not
doggy.
yuck anyone's yum, but don't
Hey,
touch
still-
dogs.
We
Just
sure don't.
Dustin's an amateur guy. I think we're all amateur guys, though. I think isn't that funny though? Because look,
That's why Twitter's great.
it's
almost
fucking
all
bullshit
amateur porn.
that they spend all this money on fucking pornography when all you need is just a fucking handy cam and
Fucking just a ring
Fucking-
light, and you're good to go.
Sarah from next door. Like,
Yep.
Just that ring light
or-
Zara for next door, and you're
Or
golden.
Jeff. Whatever, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
Jeff, yeah.
No, maybe
Maybe
go with
Jeff?
Jamie. Nice,
Can we get-
nice unisex.
Sorry, JC. Yeah, JC or Jamie.
Yeah, whichever one depends.
To your point.
What you look for. There you go. Yes, congratulations, Dustin.
anyways.
You've now also shared
Go on, Dust.
what kind of
Let's
porn
go,
you
baby.
watch. This is literally going to haunt you for
It's
the rest of your life.
Yep.
All
Speaking
like-
of
Kevin
random
made you.
Twitter finds, during last week's random Twitter finds, Jason said one of the reasons that he hated Seinfeld was because he doesn't like laugh track shows, but it's kind of funny and ironic for Jason because Seinfeld does not have a laugh track. Seinfeld was filmed in front of a live studio audience, not the same thing, no laugh track used. Now,
To defend
a show,
him. Sorry.
let me finish. A show that does use an actual laugh track that he fucking loves is How I Met Your Mother. Uses a laugh track.
do.
Used not every episode, but most episodes did use a laugh track. So it's kind of ironic, but it's really just Jason being Jason. Now go ahead and defend your man, Kev.
Well, my baby. Look, he did say, he was like, does it have a laugh track? I don't know if it does or not. He did say that. He was
And
like
then
unsure.
commented that he at least does
He was
the stand up
unsure about
in
it,
the beginning
and
of the episode.
you didn't happen to mention that. You made sure that to prove your point that he was sure, and I don't appreciate that. I just want
Oh,
to.
look at him.
Oh, look at him just being
Stand up
like,
for my
"That's my
man."
man. I will not take that."
Damn. You don't talk about my man like that.
My man.
My man.
So saying,
Kev,
yes,
last
I know.
week, you called me out. You called me out during my segment. During a weekly dose of the most consistent segment on the podcast, you decided to call
Every
me
time you
out.
say that, it makes me feel like a WWE like call out, like the most consistent segment.
I'm an entertainer, all right? I can't help it, all right? It's just the way my voice
that's what I think of.
projects. I'm glad that it reminds you of that. I called
Dustin's
this
watching like
segment-
a ball game. What are you watching, Dustin?
T-Wolves game.
Be honest with me right now. Do not fucking lie to me. Okay.
You fucking
I
tell
was
me the
watching
truth.
Angels and Pirates, but
God damn, who's winning?
He's like, "Damn,
Pirates.
who's up?"
Fuck the Pirates. Anyways,
Dustin's
carry on.
like,
Jose.
Dustin's like, if I stand perfectly still, I can put something else on TV.
We can see you're in the dark. We can see the light on your face, bro.
Yeah, I figured that out after I saw.
He's like, "I figured
Every
it
time
out."
you can see the light. Yeah,
They're never gonna let me live
I
now.
would never watch a sporting event while doing the podcast. So.
He's currently
Never.
watching us.
Right, last
Jay's
week
like,
we watched
I'm not.
three at
No,
the
I'm
same
Me?
time.
No, not me.
I would never.
Sorry, Jose. Sorry.
No, it is all good. It is all good. That was a good observation. Dustin, get your head in the fucking game. There's no way out of it. So just fucking pay attention.
Trapped.
You are fucking trapped.
You are
Try to make the
here.
best
We
out
have
of it.
We've been doing this. We're over 2 hours. Like we're past the shy face, motherfucker. Like you're one of us now. So this is it. Last week you called me out, Kev, because I called the segment a weekly dose of smoothness and balance based off of Josh Ferris's super sweet voice nugget about me. Well, sir, I'm so grateful that Apple Podcasts has this new transcribe feature because now I can go back and find out exactly what Josh said in that masterful voice nugget. So to quote the wonderful joshferrishart.com, joshferrishart.com, joshferrishart.com. Thank you. To quote him, he said,
PH.
quote,
Thank you, Kev.
Jose, I feel like a goddamn penis wrinkle, and I apologize. I didn't say anything fucking sweet about you. One of the reasons why I tune into the podcast now and I'm super stoked is because of your voice. I don't know if you know this, but your voice is the balance beam for Cup to Cup. It allows it to sway back and forth between bullshit that some people spew on this fucking podcast and facts. And I like facts. Facts are good. So, Jose, Lo siento, man. The best part,
man.
the best part is that
That's
the best part is at the very end where he goes "te amo" and then giggles. And then,
Te amo.
the best part though is the Apple transcribe feature transcribed that to Jose Lo Low, the letter C Intou, Lo siento, Lo siento, man. So there you have it. You're absolutely right, Kev. Okay. It is the most consistent segment on the podcast. Can hashtag confirm that you are correct. We are actually the balance beam of the podcast. So thank you for holding me available.
No, thank you.
So this is a great opportunity for you to find that moment of cringe file.
No, I'm ready for you. I'm waiting on you.
Because finally, here is last week's the state of being thick, sticky, and semi-fluid in consistency.
They're talking about your penis. I can double fist that thing.
I like it dropped all at once.
Miami.
That's it for this week, folks. If I missed anything, you know what to do. Just slip into my DMs at HipHipHose14. Thank you, Mayor Adamson, for the supplemental research. And until next week, peace.
You can just say peace. You don't gotta fucking do it on.
Oh, come
Jason
on.
goes, oh, I'm so impressed how you do that. That's so beautiful. Like, he's not fucking here. You can just say peace and we'll be fucking done with it, all right? I'm fucking.
How does he do that, man?
Yeah. Oh, dude, how do you?
Fuck it, dude.
Like, every time, man.
Fuck it.
You know. Speaking of how does he do it? I can just imagine like Dustin right now being like, fucking 2.5 fucking hours. How do
This is what you guys
do this shit for all every fucking week.
They film both of the shows that they put out in the week at the same time, like in one sitting.
What are your thoughts?
2 hours and 20 minutes. Nobody's counting.
I feel
No
like
one's counting, but I just timestamp.
Think someone might be counting.
if you
Only
could have
2 more
left,
segments,
when
buddy.
would you have left? How many hours ago?
What was
Over
the
on-
moment?
2 hours and 20 minutes ago.
Hey, we're starting this episode. Tap out of here real quick.
Damn, bro.
Oh, you're almost there, buddy. You're almost there. Just 2 more
Home
segments
stretch,
to go.
man. Home
This
stretch.
is it.
But wait,
Fuck me, Big Daddy.
Ooh, easy, Chase.
Chase, take it
Little
easy.
bitch.
Chase, come on. He just got here. Chase, just go.
Relax, Chase. Ease him in.
Yeah, it's my bad, guys.
Christ.
Well, he wants to ease him in. He's trying to ease him in. You hear from what he just said to him. You know, 'cause it's
Next up, we have Would You Rather.
in the butt.
I'm sorry?
Hot, maybe. Depending how it goes, maybe.
I said.
Would you rather?
All I hear is I said.
In the butt?
I said what in the butt. I said what in the butt. You guys heard that right? I heard
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah,
want to
moving
do
on.
what in the butt?
What?
Ah!
There he knows about what in the bud.
There you go.
It is.
Dustin turned off the game. He's fucking back.
He's like, I'm locked in. 2 segments ago. Let's go, baby.
back
I'm
in
focused.
it. Welcome back, brother.
Hey,
Hey, Chase
That arm
does this
strength.
all the time, brother.
Literally never done it ever.
Welcome
arm
back, everybody.
strength is kicking in now. He's like, all
There
right,
it
we're
is.
good now.
Would you rather? Very easy. I give 2 options. Shout out to our boy Danny Wan. He gave me a list of would you rather.
Okay.
No makeshift
got this
project.
one.
Thanks fucking God.
No, that's my
No,
that's
not
my
this
rankings
week.
though. I like where Kev's at though. So this one, would you rather clog the toilet on a first date or first day at a new job?
I'm
Would
so
you
glad
rather
that
Clog a
somebody other
toilet
than-
on a first date or first day at a new job? What are you
This is
glad
great.
about?
I'm nothing, Chris. This is
No,
fantastic.
please
This is
finish
really
your
beautiful.
thought. No bullshit.
You're really
Finish
good at
what-
these.
Clog the
Let's do
date.
another bracket.
Clog the toilet on a first
I got
date,
plenty.
or just go to a new job.
No, or clog the toilet on the first
Clog
date
the
at your
toilet
new
on your
job.
on a first date or at the first day of your new job.
I
mean-
want to just say this because
Come on.
I know that we're going to ask these questions.
Probably.
We're going to make the assumption that wherever we are, there's only one bathroom, whether it's at the first
Oh, okay.
date
All right,
or
that makes a big
at the
di-
first job.
Okay.
It
I was
does
gonna
make
say,
a huge
we,
difference.
we
I
will
was
make
gonna say-
that. Yes, there's one bathroom at both places.
Let me just say, Jose visited my work, and his first text
Bro.
to me was like, "This place is fucking huge." He's like, "Your pictures do not do it justice." So like,
Yeah, I was like, you said it's huge. That doesn't mean I was like, okay, it's a big. That it's like a fucking country. It's so fucking big.
it's like it's like
small country.
Plant City, Florida, is the entire city furniture. That's
The best thing is that Kevin's response to that was, "We have a Starbucks."
We actually. I know you love your coffee. I'm just saying.
Thank you,
He's
bud.
looking out for
Yeah.
you.
I know
So
it's
which
not
one-
Dunkin', but yeah.
So
So-
imagine. I also appreciate that I'm a Duncan bitch, but so imagine
can't
City
stand
Furniture. Imagine City Furniture, one bathroom.
One bathroom.
All right, so Kev, which one? You gonna do it at work on the first day or first date?
That's a good call out.
Come on.
I'm gonna say first day at work.
First day of work.
at
you're
work.
just like,
Yeah, yeah, work. Because like I'm definitely a punch awkward in the face kind of guy.
that you are.
But
that you
I-
are.
Hey guys, I just took a massive shit in there.
What's up, guys?
Or just be like, hey, yeah, that was me. But when I'm trying to impress somebody, that's something totally different. So if I'm trying to impress a lady, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm so sorry, but
Sorry about that.
I just there's a little problem with your toilet, and it's because of me.
And I know that it's
The problem is I made the problem in the toilet.
and I know that you don't have a plunger because that's a really embarrassing thing to want to buy at a
Yeah,
store.
I'm, not buying that. I'm not buying that shit.
Apparently, that's an embarrassing
Yeah.
thing.
I
So
won't buy that.
I don't. I disagree, Kev. I think that the right answer here has to be the first date because you could just walk away from that first date after that, and it's done. If I got a
One
good
person's
job, like
affected.
this is like I'm not gonna quit my whole fucking job because
a good
everybody
point.
there is gonna see me every day and know that I'm the fucking toilet breaker.
Like,
I
oh,
don't
this
wanna
guy.
be that
This guy.
person.
I get you.
It is-
Dustin, what about you,
it-
Dustin?
It'd be first day of a new job. So you can slip out, nobody knows it's you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, I assume in this situation, everybody knows it's you.
He didn't say that.
We didn't
Damn,
specify
Chris.
that.
There is
Yo,
a
you didn't
possibility
chase that
nobody-
part of the question. You only asked, was there only one bathroom? That's the only thing you asked.
Live it with you.
I would have walked out like, "Yo, somebody clogged that toilet.
Yo,
in there
somebody
for me. I couldn't
fucked
even walk."
that
Like,
bathroom
Can't,
up.
can't do that on that first date.
Dustin, let's say we did know it was you. Which one would you choose?
Probably still first day of a new job.
Yeah. You're gonna
Yeah.
upset 70 people instead of the woman you love.
Yeah.
It's a first
Still
date.
get-
Like, woman I love.
It was a great first date.
Yeah.
It's a first
We're in
date.
love.
If Dustin's like, "I love her already" before the first date, you probably should. Yeah,
Yeah. All right. Jose or Chase, what you got? Sorry.
Yeah, I agree with Dustin. Plus, if it's at like work, you can pull the like Ace Ventura. Do not go in there.
Yeah, see, at work, you'd have fun with it. You could be like, yeah, don't do that.
But what if you have fun with it with the first date and your date actually thinks it's funny? Maybe
So
that's-
she's like, that's fucking awesome. He's himself. Yeah.
He's
What-
himself. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
What if that happened?
What if
Yeah.
what if your date goes, I've done worse.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh. Like, well done.
Prove it. Prove it.
Yeah, you prove that you've done worse.
Well, this goes back to that fucking kinky porn, right? So
What about
yeah.
you, Chris? Did you say what?
Oh, mine would be the first
Oh,
date. Like, I don't care about work. I'd be like, whatever. But first date, you're like, ugh. But at work, they can all. I don't give a shit if they know about it.
So
do
you
that
would
now.
rather. You'd
Chris,
rather.
say it.
I'm
say
confused.
Yeah, I'm so
Chris,
confused.
Oh, I
Chris,
would
tell
rather-
us which one you would choose, and then
I would choose
explain.
doing the first day of my new job as opposed to the
Okay,
first date.
Okay, thank you for
right.
clarifying that. Great. I'm the only person here that would do it on a first date.
Yeah.
I would still love to know
that's
why.
Chris.
What the fuck? I'm
That's
so angry
Chris
about-
shitting on his first date right there.
Oh, damn it!
Folks, if there's ever been something to motivate you guys to go to YouTube
Yeah.
and check this episode out,
Go
that's
check
gotta
out
be
Chris shitting on the
On a
fucking
first
little
date,
episode.
very angry, shitting on a first date.
always angry shitting.
That was good. That was a good would you rather, Chris. I'll tell you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're usually fucking terrible at that.
Well, it
he's-
was
he's hit or
Danny Wan.
miss.
Yeah, I would
was
say
Danny
shout
Wan.
out Danny Wan. It was not. me, it
Oh,
was
that's
Danny
not
Wan.
you.
He said
I wish
that.
Kevin kind of paid attention at some point.
I'm a little drunk. I'm a little
I
drunk.
know
I
that
tried
game.
to. I tried to
know
tell
that game.
Dustin beforehand. I was like, Dustin,
I'm gonna get
this
drunk.
is what I'm drinking, and he was like, that's a bold decision, you know.
He's like, okay.
He's like, this is what I'm
No,
going
I'm
to be
just
taking
kidding. He
dicks
never
of
said
all
that.
show.
Dustin, you're
He's
stuck.
taking a lot of dicks this show.
You've taken a lot. Yeah.
Yes.
Dustin, stop judging me, okay?
I'm not
Stop
judging.
it.
I'm just admiring it.
I'm currently pouring a beer in a dick right now. Okay.
We're admiring your big dick chugging ability.
Well, you want to do it again, Chase? I
Dick
mean,
chugging ability.
holy
Yes.
shit.
True power bottom. fashion.
Before we get into the next segment, which is Dad Tip, I do want to point out that Dustin looks just like the fucking legendary quarterback of all time, Green Bay Packers legend Aaron Rodgers. I'm just saying he looks just like him. Take a look at him and then
I
look
love
at
it. I
the
love that
fucking-
he's taking
I
it off
mean-
like super fast. Like,
Yeah, he's like,
it's just
we
like
can't-
if you
Look
look
at
it really
Dustin,
fast.
folks on YouTube, and if you're not on YouTube, get on YouTube. Look at Dustin. Dustin, can you give me like a straight face? Like just there you go.
It's pretty goddamn
give
close, if you ask me.
I mean, I'm just saying you're basically best friends at
Can
the
you
very
give me
least.
like a I'm really fucked up on Hiawatha like face?
Hiawatha? Can
Try
you tell
that
me what-
again.
Wait, let's talk about what Hiawatha is here. All right. Go ahead.
The fuck your
Jose.
hippie ass ex quarterback did with Joe Rogan.
What is ayahuasca? I think
It's
is what you.
a,
I think that's what you were looking for. Anyways,
Yeah.
anyways.
Thank you.
Let's get right into the next
Aw.
segment.
Aw.
What's wrong?
No,
You all right,
it's
dude?
fine. I love how you softened your voice for the dad tip.
Let's get guys.
Aw.
Let's
Guys.
just tone it down a little bit.
This is Dustin's like, oh my god, it's the last segment.
He's like, holy shit, I made it this far. Holy
Why
shit.
are they taking so long to
Nobody's
fucking
like,
do
Jesus,
it?
they're just
Do you want to go to
stretching this
timeout?
out.
All right, 1, 2, 3. It's time for Dad Tips.
We are indeed coming to Playboy, and if you don't come to Playboy, then do not fucking make threats to your
That's what
children.
my porn sounds like. No,
Okay,
that's not what my porn
this
sounds
is a
like.
weird thing to bring up.
This is
Wow.
awkward.
Jose.
This just took
Jose.
a weird turn.
Let's pause the segment and let's talk about what you wanted to talk about. Go ahead.
Hold, time out, time out.
Dustin's like, please don't pause the segment.
We're on the
Like,
same.
holy shit, just hit play, please.
All
No.
right. All right, look, Dad Tip. Look, you have to follow through. This is I may have mentioned it before, but I just want to bring it back up. You have to follow through as a parent. Counting down. We talked about this on the beach this weekend. Actually, I talked about it with other parents. They were talking about 1, 2, 3, just like we do in the intro there. If you don't follow up with 3, if you just like, if nothing comes with 3, if you don't beat the shit out of your kids, I'm just kidding. If you just don't do something with your kids at 3, then
So far
3 is just a number. Okay, so if you're like, you know what, young lady,
Oh God, it's like the intro.
1, 2, 3. If you don't fucking follow up,
And then you're like 4,
and then you're like,
5.
you know what, just come here. Let me just, I just want to ease it up with you. No,
You know when like
The
a TV
countdown.
show when they do the when they do the thing that's like this show's named out of. I feel like we just experienced that. Like this is like
Yeah.
the tagline.
that's exactly what I was trying to go with.
Yep.
If you don't follow up with the 3, and not even a countdown in general, is if you don't follow up in general, then you are going to become just a soft threat, and soft threats are just going to be taken advantage of. So like, for instance, I was very close to
Threatened Dustin that if he won
I
the
threatened
emoji
Dustin.
game,
Yes. Dustin,
Say
you are
yes.
here. Dustin's here because I gave him the 3, and then he didn't answer, so I said, "You're staying here." No,
You're staying.
no. For instance, my daughter, my youngest daughter, she got caught with her iPad in her bedroom. So this is her 3rd strike on that. So we went on a longer trip to Jacksonville. It's like 2.5 hours. So guess who didn't get to watch her iPad while the other girl did?
Ooh.
And my initial thought was like, at least give it to her on the way home. And my wife stuck by, the dad tip today, which is follow through. If you don't stick by your guns, then you're gonna become a soft ass bitch, and we can't be having that. So I was like, what do you think about maybe just on the ride home? She was like, stick by it, and she'll learn a lesson. So she didn't have her iPad on the way to Jacksonville, and on the way back, it's like 2.5 hours back.
Oof.
I know it seems for us, for our age, it's like, whoa, she had to actually experience the world. Wow, so hard.
She
But
had to talk to Kevin for 2.5
kids
hours.
nowadays, my daughter actually, my youngest, the one that got the iPad taken, she's like, Mommy, like 30 minutes left in the car trip. She's like, isn't it like I kind of feel like I'm okay with not having my iPad? And I was, and my
this
wife
wasn't
was-
bad at all.
My wife was just like, well, it wasn't really your choice, was it? Because you lost it. And she was like, I know. I forgot.
I
Yes.
know.
So, yeah. So, anyways, just follow through with any of your threats. Don't fucking become a soft ass bitch. If you're gonna threaten them with 1, 2, 3, if you're gonna threaten them with like, hey, if you don't do this, this is what's gonna happen, and you don't do that, then you're just gonna be an empty threat, and they're just gonna take advantage of you. And I'm not saying like fucking, go crazy on your kids, but if you're gonna say something, stick with it. Yeah. Dustin,
I feel
what are your
like,
thoughts?
That sounds good.
Goddamn right. Goddamn
He's
right.
like, is it almost over yet?
He's like, come on. He's like, I know dad tips the end. Come on.
I feel like your daughter gave you like the modern day equivalent of like telling like your parent that it doesn't hurt when they're beating you.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't even hurt.
This wasn't
doesn't
that
hurt.
bad.
This wasn't bad
Yeah.
at all. You know,
You're like,
I kind
okay,
of
then
like the
why
world
don't-
without my iPad.
All right,
Was
then
that
why
a
don't we just take your
spanking or-
iPad permanently?
Mommy hits
Or a
worse
mosquito
than that.
bite.
What are you doing? Yeah, no, I
But once
agree.
again, it's the whole Stockholm syndrome thing. It started
Yeah,
out as
exactly.
captive, and then she enjoyed it at the end.
There you go. And we've gone full circle, folks.
There you go.
And it's come on back.
What is Cup to Cup about? It's about Stockholm syndrome. How we do it to all the people in our lives.
All right, guys. I don't know if you got anything else, but this is usually where we shut it down. We do appreciate everybody who joined us.
We go for 2 more hours.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Dustin,
Dustin.
It's like,
Dustin,
please,
I didn't
God,
know if I
no.
told you, but we record 4 episodes in a row. We have-
So get comfortable because we're just starting.
Nah, I'm just kidding. First off, I like to thank Dustin. Dustin won the emoji game. He signed up. He said he
Come
was
on,
okay
Dust.
with coming on here, and I appreciate you coming on.
Yes.
Fucking legends. Dustin, do you have anything you want to say before you leave?
So I appreciate you guys letting me come on. Had a good time.
Oh man, we
Nice.
appreciate you coming. Go Knowles.
Can you
man.
can you read that one more time?
You know what, young lady? You want to go to time?
Also, what a good time. Tell everybody that you're safe and happy.
Yeah. Cough if you're unsafe. No. All right. Thank you guys so much. Visit our social sites, any of them. Cup to Cup Show. There's no spaces on any of those social sites. Cup to Cup Show. You'll see. And now's a good time to talk about it. Real quick. I did my punishment. Okay. So I went on Jacksonville Beach, and I was told to have a stranger. I had to walk a stranger across the road, and it was fun. Okay, I have fun. Okay, Jason was like, "This is gonna take like an hour," and I was like, "No, stay tuned." I'm
Stay
good.
tuned. No, it's not.
I'm good with people. So, at one point, I was 3 for 3, which I was.
Nice.
And one of those people in that 3 for 3 streak was across the road. And I was like, "Excuse me, can you come over here and help me across the street?" They crossed the road and then helped me across the other way.
Nice, dude.
And that happened more than once. But we have a YouTube video that's going to be coming out soon. Fucking great footage. I had Jason in the background, which afterwards, after the joke was over, I pointed Jason out to everybody, and they fucking cracked up laughing. Jacksonville Beach, great fucking people. I'll just say that because I took some chances on people where people like. I'll just say I'm a white dude, okay? And there were some people that white dudes like me would be like, "No fucking shot. Don't talk to those people," you know. And and I fucking was like, "Hey man, can you?" And everybody except for 2 people was like, "Hell yeah, man, let me help you out. I got you, bro." Fucking Jacksonville Beach, great people. The 2 people, and I don't want to spoil the video, but the 2 people, one person was like, there was a language barrier. So they were just like, "I don't know what you're saying."
I
you
don't
know?
understand.
And they just kept walking. I was like, no, help, please. You know,
Help me.
Por favor, lo siento,
asisto, you know.
te amo.
Sisto, please.
That they were the other person was like, they were willing to cross the road with me. She's like, "Yeah, I'll cross the road with you, but I ain't fucking holding your hand," you know. I was like, I'm gonna stay right here, you know. But
I'm just gonna wait.
great video coming out soon. I'm gonna edit the whole thing, so Jason's gonna send me beautiful footage, and I'm gonna fuck it all up. I just want to let you know. So I'm sorry about that, but I'm gonna do my best. That's coming soon, so get excited for that. Cup to Cup Life. Go visit our website. Get some merchandise. I'm wearing 2 forms of merchandise tonight. I'm wearing my hat. I'm also wearing my rainbow shirt. You got all the rainbow shirts on there still. The fucking square one, it's pretty cool. You got Jose's one that's right there with the 2 cups.
Got the OG.
And Chris has got his OG shirt on. Chase, which one? What is
It's
that?
the 4th of July one.
He's getting ready.
July, sure.
Oh,
Cheers,
yeah,
America.
Cheers, America. And Dustin, which one you wearing?
Uh,
Nah, I'm just kidding.
He's like,
You
"Ah."
can- you-
He's
Soon,
like,
next
I wish I
time.
was
That's
wearing
it.
one. I wish
That's
I wish that's all I would have asked for.
Yeah, next time
What?
Kevin forces
He
you to
did
be on the
win
episode,
one,
you'll
right?
have
Yeah, he
one.
did win. Yeah.
Did you win one?
yeah.
Did you order one?
Yeah.
Did you tell him what you want?
No.
What do you want, bro? Hey, all right, Dustin, go.
Jason said he was like, did Jason reach out to you?
No, nobody reached out to
I'm
me.
fucking sick of y'all.
Oh,
Jason
It's it,
man.
bro. I'm fucking.
Wow, that's why we fired Jason. Actually,
Yeah, that's
we
why
got
he
rid
did
of
not follow up. So.
All right, Dustin,
Keep
go
going.
to cuptocuplife.com/merch and pick out whatever shirt you want, man. We'll get you a hoodie or whatever. I don't give a shit. We got you,
Shit,
bro.
you just pick out something.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever you want, man. We got you. And we appreciate you coming on the podcast as well. That's all I got. You guys got anything else?
Shout out
Nah.
to Steve
If
for
you
joining.
too want to be forced into joining Cup to Cup, make sure to play
Against
the
your will, join
emoji
us.
game, which drops every Tuesday and Thursday at noon. Dustin's currently in 2nd place this round because he doesn't want to get first again. But
He's like, I'm gonna hold second, a strong second place.
Do
Yeah.
that shit ever again.
Make it look like I'm trying.
can't make it too obvious.
Still never let me go home if I don't look like I'm trying.
Well,
All
thank
right,
you
love you guys
for
so much.
coming on.
Bye.
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 Dustin, say later, skeezers.
Later, skeezers.